My name is Jackie Deal, and like Rob, I'm here from Washington, D.C. We work with a group called State Armor that's actually based out of Texas and is trying to help states protect themselves from transnational threats. And like Rob, I've spent my career looking into China's military buildup. And through that work, I've come to appreciate that the Chinese Communist Party's strategy for winning a war against the United States and supplanting the United States is very different from the way that we in Wisconsin or in the United States think about competing and fighting. Their strategy, because the CCP was an underground, clandestine communist revolutionary organization, puts the role of subversion and infiltration and co-option first and thinks about using force later. Whereas in the United States, we think of ourselves as being kind of in a peacetime, steady state, and every once in a while having to fight, usually overseas, if we are attacked or if an ally is attacked. They see themselves as perennially engaged in a struggle. And the way to win and to compete to win is to subvert, infiltrate, co-opt. They have a term for it. They call it using the local to surround the central. And it was first how this Chinese Communist Party took power in China, and now how they're seeking to advance the Chinese Communist Party's ambitions around the world, including in the United States. That's why you had the Secretary of State in the first Trump administration warn about these subnational infiltration efforts, and you had the intelligence community under President Biden put out a publication directly warning state and local governments and business leaders about CCP infiltration and co-option attempts. Here in Wisconsin, last week at a hearing, you heard about Chinese Communist Party intelligence-linked companies operating in Madison and elsewhere in the state. So I just wanted to join Rob and the legislators in urging the Senate and the Assembly to look carefully at these bills, because it's very important to protect Wisconsin's genetic material from a Chinese military-linked program to develop targeted bioweapons. It's very important to take a stand against illegal forced organ harvesting and the genocide that's taking place in Western China. We don't want people in Wisconsin to be complicit in that. And it's very important to take a stand to protect, first of all, the Chinese diaspora, but second of all people in the United States from the long arm of the Chinese Communist Party's intelligence and surveillance apparatus that they're trying to extend through transnational repression. So these bills are, I think, a very important step towards protecting, again, the people of Wisconsin and the state of Wisconsin and the nation.